All right, team, we're going to do a little check-in here for Bromo Sapiens 3D Print Garden, and we have 16 subscribers to the YouTube channel. So thank you very much. If you want to hit subscribe, please do, and let's move on. All right, so I just want to give you a bit of background on what we're doing here. Okay, so the plan is to get me to spend $5,000 already done. That was the easy part. To see if we can get a side hustle template going to see if you guys can copy what I do, assuming I'm successful. So the plan is to take this initial investment and put it into a couple 3D printers and some supplies and whatnot, and see if we can turn that into a viable side hustle and hopefully one day something bigger. So that's kind of the overarching plan. We want to turn this into something that is kind of exciting, something that you guys can do at home. And I'm really going on a shoestring budget here. So things are pretty basic because I'm just starting out because I want to emulate what you guys could do. I don't want to do anything too complex. So we'll keep it nice and simple. All right, so noting that, I'm going to give you my initial investment breakdown, which is right here. Just going to mag up a bit here. So I start off with two printers, the H2S Bambu Labs and the AMS2. Now, Bambu Labs is known to be the easier, the more user-friendly 3D printer on the market, so that's why I went with them. Again, I was a noob here, okay? I'm just starting out myself. So if I could do this, man, I'm sure you can do it too. But then after that, I purchased the Bambu Labs A1 with its own AMS. Okay, the AMS is what holds the filament and feeds it down into the, well, it doesn't feed it, but it stores the filament and sends it down to the printer to print. So that's about $3,000 right there. So that's your major upfront cost. And these are Kanakistan dollars. Okay, I'm in Canada, Toronto, Canada. So these are Canadian dollars, just FYI. So the prices might seem a bit high if you are south of the border. I purchased some filament from a few different companies. I'm missing one of the companies, but I was going for cheap filament first, just cheap PLA way back in the beginning, and I couldn't find those numbers, but that was probably a few $100s there. And now I stocked up with some more. I got some eSun filament, just PLA mostly, $430. I did buy a couple TPUs somewhere in there, but I couldn't find the receipt, so that TPU is expensive. And I got some more Bambu filament. The Bambu filament is good stuff. I'm going to consider that my premium filament right now. $400, and I have mostly PLA, but I got some PETG, and I think I might have gotten a TPU from Bambu Labs as well. So TPU, PLA, PETG, it's just different kinds of filament. Just like, you know, you got a brown pencil crayon, a green one, and a purple one. Okay, they're just kind of, they're not different colors, but they're different grades of filament if you're new to this. So don't get too excited by those acronyms. All right, it's just different kinds of plastic. Now you can see my AV setup is pretty weak. Again, I'm trying to do this on a shoestring budget, and I'm new to this too, right? So this is, I'm like the perfect guinea pig to run this challenge to see if you guys can emulate what I'm doing. But I am looking at to build stuff up. So I did purchase a DJI mini mic. So there's two mics in here and the receiver. I have yet to figure out how to use this, so that's on the to-do list. But that cost me $168 before tax. And you could exclude that, right? You don't need that. You don't need the mic setup or anything. I did break a nozzle on my H2S a little while ago. I got some filament stuck in there, and I watched some YouTube videos, and I totally messed up on the fix, and I broke it. So I purchased two more 0.4 nozzles, and that was $24. I think I got those through the Bambu website. I purchased a heat gun. Okay, the heat gun is for post-processing. I got a kit for post-processing, like a deburring tool, like some tweezers, some pliers to help take away the supports. Okay, that was about $60. Some isopropyl alcohol in a little pump gun bottle, $20. I got some oil stick because I think I ran out of the oil. There's a little bit of oil that comes with your Bambu Labs printer, but I think I ran out. So I purchased another oil stick, but then I lost that in my well-organized print farm, print garden, I should say. I purchased, so I used Plasticity for the free trial. So you get a 1 month free trial, but I figured out that I needed to install it on 3 different computers, just in different parts of the house, just for convenience. So I went ahead, not with the pro version, I went ahead with the commercial version. So you don't need that $300, but I purchased $300 there. And there is that you can hit up some YouTubers who will have a 10% discount code. So you could get 10% off if you wanted to go with the pro version, which I think is about $175 Canadian. So I went with the $300 Canadian because I installed it on 3 different computers. I'm up on Fusion now, pretty good with Plasticity, very good with Blender. So I know my modeling software. I'm not counting those because they're free, and I'm not counting my computer systems because they're free. Not counting electricity, not counting shelving or space because we all have that. And I'm not counting my time because to me, this is a challenge. It's something interesting, something fun to do. So I thought I'd do that. So very conservative, okay? Very conservative estimate of $4,300. Now, when you add 15% tax, because again, I live in Kazakhstan, so everything's taxed, you're looking at a little over $5,000. But again, this is conservative. I probably spent more than that, just so you know. But again, there's some costs there that you don't need to spend. You don't need to buy the mics. You know, assume you don't break a nozzle, don't buy the nozzles. You don't necessarily need a heat gun. You don't necessarily need a post-processing kit. If you have pliers at home, that's probably enough. So I did go a bit overboard. And you could probably get away with FreeCAD or Tinkercad, some free software, or just go with Blender, all right, to model on, to create your designs. Assuming you're even using designs, you could just download other people's STLs and turn around and sell them, right, with a license. Okay, so that's the 5K initial input, $5,000 initial input. That's our little seed investment on this venture. And we're going to see what we can do with this to see over time and follow my journey if I can return this money and even try and get a return on this initial investment. And we'll see where it goes and where it grows. So that's pretty much it for this part, the budget, the initial budget. Hope you understand that. If there's any questions, post in the comments. I think I'm at 16 subscribers now, so feel free to subscribe and we'll follow me on this journey and see where it goes. All right, folks, keep printing.